Hey, Daddy! Woo! Yeah! Well done, babe. Keep going.
In my bag, really in my bag. Happy just for life and I'm happy where I'm at. Let me celebrate while here. We made it out the year. I'm living in my life. I'm making this shit clear.
Not today, Garmin.
Life and I'm happy where I'm at. Let me celebrate while here. We made it out the year. I'm living in my life. I'm making this shit clear.
Race day morning, Newport Marathon 2026. I've just had my bowl of rice, peanut butter, jam and honey. Just drinking down a coffee just to get everything moving, you know what I mean? My hay fever is pretty bad, but yeah, I just live with that. At the moment, I'm not actually that nervous. Yeah, quite confident. But obviously this won't make the video if it all goes to shit and I have a terrible one.
Happy just for life and I'm happy where I'm at. Let me yeah, I'm living in my life. I'm making this shit clear.
I've decided with beetroot juice, you have to sniff it before you drink it, and as long as you do that, it doesn't taste so bad. It's almost like you've got to convince your brain that it's not going to be sweet. Yeah, there we go. It's like a savoury drink. Walking to the race now. I've just downed my last of my carb drink. I've got a bit more fluids to get on. Thinking about having my caffeine shot soon. But yeah, weather is absolutely glorious. So that's taken away 2 excuses. I can't say that it was rain or wind. So just got to do it now, haven't I? So today's the first marathon that I'm running without my headphones. Warm up time. Just out on a 2k warm up. Check some strides in at the end.
The World's International triathlete Bowden has got a personal best in inside. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Matthew! You've got it in you! You've got it in you! 8k, you can smash it! Come on and come out!
Thank you. That was awful. I couldn't record during. I knew within the first 10k today was not going to be my day. It was so hard. I had everything. I had a stitch, I had really bad cramp in both calves. I was fighting that from about 16k onwards, and I was even sick. I just couldn't hold my gels down. So the last, I want to say 14k, 15k was done without any nutrition whatsoever. So I gave it everything, and I could have stopped so many times that I wanted to stop. But I did get it done, and I got my C goal, which was sub 3. You know, I mean,
so as our marathon
on a day like that,
come down
a day that awful,
to our half marathon,
with that many problems,
up, we've got
to still get a sub 3 hour, I'm really happy.
At the 12s of our first
it could have, as I say, it could have been all over from about 16k. I was like, this ain't right. But I kept it going, and I just stopped when I needed to stop. I went to the loo, and I just gave myself maximum time, like, to just stretch everything out. But that was so tough. What a tough day that was. So I'm home now, I'm showered, out on my lane, just trying to do some steps backwards and forwards just to try and get my calves working again. I've just been on the foam roller. That seems to have helped a little bit. My feet are absolutely battered. Like, just blisters galore. I've never had blisters like this before. But overall, it was just such a tough run. I do think that most of my problem today was down to a lack of salt. So I think I was sweating way too much. I think that's what caused all the blisters. I think my feet just got really warm and wet, and then that's where the blisters came from. And then likewise the cramp was just from a lack of sodium, and as I say, the stitch was just a freak accident, having that bit of choking session. But yeah, whatever, it is what it is. I've finished it now. Got to sort of think about going forward now. So first of all, I've got Mallorca, so that's this weekend now. Going out to Mallorca on the bikes, going to be out there for 5 days with 3 days of cycling. I'm hoping to get some running done whilst I'm out there as well. Maybe try and do sort of 100k a day on the bike and see if I can do a couple of hilly 10Ks. After Mallorca, the next thing then will be Rack Raid, which is a club relay where I'm doing the 21k leg, but that's loads of elevation, so I need to really get focused on some hill work. But that's okay, because this lane that you can see behind you, although looking very flat right now, does go into a bit of a steep hill, and I can do a loop around this, which is a decent amount of elevation, and I can sort of do multiple loops to get the elevation up. And then after Rack Raid, I've then got long course weekend. Some of you might not know what that is, but it's basically the Ironman triathlon, but split over 3 days. So you've got the swim on the Friday night, you then go into the bike on Saturday, and then the marathon run on the Sunday. I'm a little bit worried that the marathon training that I've been doing has probably put in jeopardy the other two disciplines. So I've done so little bike and swimming since I've been so focused on the marathon. So I really need to get my act together. I've only got a couple of months till long course. But then the bigger thing is I actually have got the full Ironman in Tenby in Wales at in September the 13th. So yeah, I need to focus on that. But I've got 5 months for that. So, you know, what can't you do in 5 months? And then it's looking to the end of the year then as to what I'm going to do in my running. It's whether I look for another marathon, maybe something towards the end of the year, or do I look for something a bit longer? Maybe have a look at a 50k or 100k, and have a go at those sort of distances. I'm not sure. I need a couple of days to reflect on this result first. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not too disheartened. It didn't go the way I wanted it to go, but I've learned a lot about my body, and I've learned a lot about what I can push through and still get the race completed. So yeah, you know, it could have been worse. I could have pulled out when I saw Nat, and I never would have even had a sub 3. So there we go. Right, thanks a lot for watching. I'm probably not going to do any more of a race debrief. Unfortunately, as I say, I've got very little footage from the actual marathon. I'll see what other people manage to get of me and see what I can stitch together. But yeah, it's going to be a short video, this one. But yeah, we'll straight back on with it, and hopefully there'll be a bit more cycling, a bit more running, a bit more cross training in the next week's vlog. Right, thanks a lot, guys. Peace out.